Hey everybody, I want to do a quick video. We got a clickbaity title, so this should be good. I'll try to keep it as short as possible. We have another video coming up. The production value is going to be a little bit more, so it's going to take me a little bit more time. That title also is going to be a little clickbaity. It's called Jediism versus Police. I'll let you have fun with guessing where we're going to go with that one. For this one, Jediism versus Black Lives Matter. What are we really talking about? We're just going to examine it through Jedi philosophy. Do Jedi support Black Lives Matter? Well, before you hit, I'm going to ask one real quick. Before you hit the reply button, and before you hit the reply button during any time here, allow it to finish out, okay? Allow it to finish out. Allow this video to finish out, and before you hit that reply button, because there might be some twists and turns here, okay? All right. Now, first we're going to look at one of our Jedi texts called the Jedi precepts, which does say Jedi honor all life, okay? That was inspired by two of our fictional texts, okay? The first one being the Jedi rules of behavior, which states Jedi honors life. Pretty easy to see where we drew that inspiration and correlation from. The second one comes from the Jedi Code, the 1999 version of the Jedi Code, sometimes called the Jedi Creed, and sometimes erroneously called the Skywalker Code. That one states, it has a line in there that says, a Jedi respects all life, okay? There's a couple words in there, and you probably picked up, Jedi respects all life. So, but don't hit that reply button. Look. Black lives, is that included in all life? I think we can all agree the answer to that is yes. So anytime someone says Black Lives Matter, your response is not all lives. Your response is yes. Your response is affirmative. Your response is a positive, supportive, affirmative response because Jediism supports all life. And guess what? Black lives, African American lives, African lives. The list is long. We support it, especially when you look at the statistics and you look at what's going on. There is a clear issue that requires our focus. And what this thing is saying, what this organization, what this hashtag is saying is, here is where we need to put our focus so we can address some issues. Your response is not all. Does our philosophy say Jedi respects all life? Yes. Does our philosophy say a Jedi honors all life? Yes. Are Black lives a part of all? Does that fit the definition of all? Yes. So your response is yes. You don't argue. You don't put an asterisk. You don't say all. If you have to say all, you're excluding. You're excluding because you're automatically, if someone says Black Lives Matter and you're like all lives matter, you're excluding the Black lives from that automatically. Because if you truly believe all lives matter, then guess what? Black lives count in that. And there is a clear systemic issue which needs to be addressed. And if you don't know that, you need to get on your history. I'm talking all of it. We can go back 100 years. Now, I'm not even going to go all the way back. You want to really go all the way back? We can go back 300. 100 years, the 1919 Chicago riots. Look that up. Look up the commission report on how we could avoid that, because they made an independent commission report to avoid that. Then you might want to look up the 1934, 34, and 1942, the 1965, 1967, 1996. You get the idea. Here we are, and these reports are saying the same thing, and they have not been addressed. And now we're in a time of people are done allowing this to go under the carpet, okay? So your response to Black Lives Matter and the official Jediism response to Black Lives Matter is we support it, we encourage it, we are going to do what we can to help reach a resolution that's long-term, not any little thing, and we'll address that more. Now, real quick, so we're talking about that. There is a problem some people have with every time I talk to someone who's used the all lives response, There's always the same problem people have with the Jedi Code. Jedi Code states there is no emotion, there is peace. We're talking about the 1987 version of the Jedi Code, the original one, often called the Jedi Mantra for some people. And new people or people not familiar with the Jedi path always add words to it. They always say, a Jedi has no emotion, but that's not what the code says. And it doesn't say the Jedi Code of behavior or the Jedi Code of conduct. It just says the Jedi Code. And it just says there is no emotion, there is peace. Don't add words to it. Likewise, to an organization and hashtag that says Black Lives Matter, stop adding the word only to it, because that's not what's being said. That's not the message. Stop reading into it. Stop adding words. So official stance. Jediism, Jedi philosophy supports the Black Lives Matter movement. It's as simple as that, because our philosophy tells us a Jedi honors and respects all life. All. That means especially those who are having a challenging and difficult time, and have been for quite some time. So we're going to make change. We're going to do this good. We are the guardians of peace and justice. So we are going to fight for those things. Support it how you can. Support it how you can. There's organizations you can donate to, time, money, effort. You can do that. You can be out there active on the front lines. You can be out there protesting. You can be out there lobbyists, going to Congress, calling your congressman. You can be doing all that. Be sure to vote. Voting is the #1 way to really affect change. Start voting for real politicians, not even politicians, voting for real people that want to make change, that are going to stand up to that and actually make a difference. Also, you can be the emotional support of people. You can be that self-care, and you can help people who are, getting drained and getting tired, and it's a lot. And some people have been dealing with it their whole lives and generationally. So they are tired. They are angry. Be a Jedi. Help them out. That's what you can do. All right, 7.5 minutes. Did we really need all that time to say that? I don't know. Next video hopefully is not as long, but we'll see where it goes. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope that now you can hit that reply button. Go ahead. Argue it out in the comments. Okay? May the Force be with you.